Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Lakeisha Michelle, and you may have just watched video number 1 right here. And you may have saw that I was talking about websites. And do you need a website? Do I think you need one? Yes. Can you work without a website? People have been working for years without a website. But you know what? I know friends that have been in the business for 20 years. They're always like, I need a website now because things change. And so you grow and you change as things change. Anywho, so this is to answer the question of I have a website, but nothing's happening. Or what do you do once you get a website? Like now that I have this thing up, now what? Got the website up and nobody's here. Ah! Right? So this is the way that this works. When you have a website, there are several ways that you can get what's called traffic. If you saw in the previous video, traffic refers to the people that visit the website. You have to push people there. So you have to be doing something to generate some noise so that people actually go to your website. And I'm going to break this down into bite size because I don't want it to be overwhelming. So let's just focus on traffic. Once you have a website, you need to get people there. Because then once they get there, you want them to take action, like book an appointment, call you, get a consultation, buy some retail, whatever the case may be. Anyway, ADD. So in order to get traffic, there are a couple of things that you can do. Because that's the next step now that you have your website up. So I want to congratulate you if you do have it up. And if you don't, get it up. And what you have to do is you have to start doing things like, how many of you guys can guess what I'm about to say? Blogging. Blogging is a wonderful way to get, people to your website. And there are so many forms of blogging. It's insane. So you can start a blog on your website. So like Wix, I'm a fan of Wix, of course, because I use them. I've used them for years, for one. For two, I do get a referral fee. So yeah, I'm going to plug them. But it's just a wonderful website. I've used them for years. You can add a blogging tab and just, once a week add a post that is very relevant that will make your customers find you online. So you talk about topics that your customers want. So you start, my housekeeper's really loud right now. You start talking about healthy hair tips, or if you're a makeup artist, talk about makeup tips, or talk about current events and make it relevant to your customers. There's so much you can talk about. So blogging is a wonderful way to drum up traffic. Another way to get traffic to your website is actually if you do things like join forums, or like a forum is a Facebook group. On Facebook, there are so many groups. There's a million groups on there. And if you join a popular group and you just decide to provide valuable content is what I'm giving you right now. It's a resource. It's information. If I'm giving you valuable information, you may want to jump off of this video and visit my website and ask me more questions, which means you may want to do business with me. And it's not a sneaky thing to do because what I did was give you something valuable. And I gave that to you for free. And then if you decide to do some type of business exchange, that's the result of providing valuable information. If you don't decide to do anything, with me as a business owner or as a coach or with whoever you're following, or if people don't decide to visit you, it's okay. But it's the matter of choice, and customers love choice, and they don't want to feel pushed. So if you have a website and you're always just posting like, visit my website, why? Why the hell do I want to sit on your website? Please tell me this. Why? So you have to get me there, which if you say, today I'm talking about how to sustain dry hair in this hot summer heat. If you want to know more, check out blah, blah, blah. Or 3 tips to get XYZ. Figure out what your ideal customer is looking for and then blog about it. And so a way to do this is blogging, doing a written blog on your website. Also going into forums like on Facebook or all these different sites. You got Reddit. You have all these different other people's blogs that have a lot of interactive comments. Go comment and add value. Don't spam people. Don't be plugging your website for no dang reason. Give them something of value. Something of value are the tips that I just referred to. So that's how, and then typically if you just start commenting and have your website in your signature, some people, if they like what you said, they'll check out and say, who is this person giving me great advice right now? That's a nice way to put yourself out there. Also, Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, Snapchat. If you give value on any of these social media platforms, there's going to be at least one person eventually that's going to go to your website. And if you consistently give value, then you'll be surprised at how many people will look forward to what you have to say. And that in return turns into business. Does that make sense? So, for example, I made a lot of YouTube videos years ago about doing my hair and just talking about or talking to stylists about what works, you know, in the industry and what was working for me at that time and what still works for me at that time. And now I coach different stylists on marketing and business, and my entire salon business runs off of the internet because of those videos. When customers see me doing my hair, it's crazy. They love it and they come in because they were like, well, if you can do your hair that good, you can really do my hair really well. I never knew that was the result. I just wanted to share valuable information. So don't overthink it. Just give amazing value and figure out a way to drum up traffic to your website. But let me just tell you, burst that bubble. It's not, once you have a website, it's not going to be like magic happens. Because, girl, ain't nobody going to come to your website. Boy, ain't nobody going to come to your website. Nobody comes to my website until they want to book an appointment. And that's because I've trained I have a system and a flow. So I've set it up that way. So I need you to take action and decide what will be your next move to get traffic to your website. All right? So I'm going to stop now. It's a 6-minute video. And I just wanted to just let you guys know. Like, now that you have your website, it's exciting because you finally got it done. It probably took forever, or you just was just, oh my God, I finally got this. Ta-da! Now it's like crickets because you have to drum up. You have to keep going. Every week, every month, you need to be setting goals that send traffic to your website. You can get so much business offline. I do it. I live this stuff, guys. I'm not just making it up. I only work from the internet. So that's exciting. So figure out what you want to do. You want to blog, post regular on social media, and post hair tips, post whatever your thing is that you're doing. Post regularly. Don't spam people, but give valuable content. That's how you're going to get traffic. And you got to network with other people. Shout out somebody else who has a blog, and they can have them shout you out if they have followers. But don't go just trying to bum people and say, give me, some attention on your website. You have to actually, provide something of value to the person and say, hey, if you can shout me out, I would love to get an interview with you, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way that goes. So, anywho, provide value for people, and it'll drive people back to your website. And the main reason, like for me, I want people to come to my website is because of traffic. It's because of booking their appointments, or booking consultations, or booking or calling me for a business deal, a business opportunity that they have in mind. So I always put my website everywhere so that wherever they see me, however they met me, they can go to my website and contact me and give me coins, honey, transactions, business, funds, all those words. So anyway, next step for you now that you have your website is to figure out how to draw traffic to your website. All right? And my best advice for that, what works, is giving people valuable content. So figure out, take some time and figure out, what do I really like doing? You don't have to do 100 things. If you love Facebook, make Facebook the most valuable thing that you have and just give people amazing content. And the thing is, when you give valuable content, I'm going to say this and I'm going to get off, interact with people. Like if somebody likes your post or somebody comments on a YouTube video, comment back. If somebody, tweets you back, tweet them back. Like that kind of interaction is organic and it works time after time. It works for all the successful people. It works for me. It works for everybody. So give value, interact, and send people back to your website. All right.